Hello, everyone. We are live with a Season 14 Week 4 game between two undefeated players. We have Merzain on the red side and Ryan Janway on the blue side. So we're going to see what they're bringing here. There looks like we've got a first Avenger, Sam Avengers list. On Merzain's side, he's bringing Lizard, Beta Ray Bill as splashes, but the rest of the characters are Avengers. And he's bringing some relatively fighty secures and some relatively fighty extracts. Got some pretty standard cards here, nothing too crazy. And let's see what Ryan is bringing. Ryan is bringing let's see here. This looks like a Red Skull Master of the World Cabal list, but he's also got a Mystique as well. He's got the Mystique Dream Team, and I'm seeing the Senators in his list. So he's got Skrulls, Research Station, and looks like Intrusions, Gamma, Demons, all fighty as well. So this is going to be quite a brawl here. Nothing too unusual on the on the cards. I'm going to let them know we're live, and they're going to roll party. All right. This is going to be it's going to be a clash for sure. I'm excited to see what happens here. Merzain's got his Gamers Guild. He's got his tools that are Gamers Guild. He's a member of the team over there. And Ryan's from North Carolina, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Sooner is going to be joining me on commentary, but he's a little late. He's a parent, so they got to tuck the kids in and all that. I think is what's going on there. So he'll be joining shortly. But they have Researcher and Skrulls both on both sides here, so their extracts are relatively the same. We'll see if they get that. Gamma, they both have Gamma. So we're going to figure this out. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Are they going to roll priority soon? I think they're just talking it over a little bit here. Yeah, they're just all right. So they'll be rolling priority very soon here. First Avengers is pretty interesting. I've played two tournament games against First Avenger, and oh my goodness, man, I barely made it out of those games alive. They were super tight games. You just like, I mean, it's basically just like Red Skull Master of the World. It's similar to that leadership, except obviously like there's more. You're more likely, of course, to get your triggers because it's based on hits, and of course they don't convert into crits, but instead they convert into triggers, which a lot of times, like Sam and First Avenger, those triggers result in additional attacks. So you're not. It's like Red Skull Master of the World gets the crit, but you get you get an extra attack. And now, of course, like attacking a different target is like not always what you want to do because you want to like you're trying to like maybe focus down a certain character. But like I don't know, it's pretty scary. Yes, yes. All right. So Merzain gets 3, Ryan gets 3, but Ryan gets the crit here. So we're gonna see what the pull is on the cards. I think Ryan's probably gonna go with secures just because they only have one secure the same, but they have two extracts the same. I would imagine they would hit secures. He would hit secures here. So yeah, first Avenger. If he go, I think he might go with Sam here because Sam is like anti-attrition, and like the Red Skull Thanos team, they are like all gas. It depends on what comes up, right? Of course, it depends on what scenario comes up. Because if Ryan picks extracts and gets senators, he'll probably play Brotherhood, but or he probably won't pick extracts because the whole idea of having um, senators is that you lose priority, get senators, and get to pick 19. You don't want to play like the plan for Brotherhood doesn't work with senators if you're not playing at a threat level that favors the Brotherhood team. So, all right. So let's see here. Gotta turn that off. Both of these players have played in multiple TTS seasons before, and they've both made the cuts in the elimination brackets before. I think multiple times here. I don't remember exactly, but I know they've both also made it very far. I think they've both made it to the semifinals at least. Um, yeah, I know Ryan made it to semifinals in the past, and I'm pretty sure Merzain has made it to semifinals. If not the finals, I don't remember. I think semis is the farthest, but uh, too bad there's like the first 8 seasons of the league are no longer in like the internet record because the tournament tracker they used is no longer operating, I believe, or like whatever, I don't know. But season 9 onwards is, so that's cool. All right. They figured it out. Let's see what they got here. Sword. So we picked Ryan picked extracts here. He got scrolls and sword. So the question is if they're playing at 15 or 20 threat, right? The highest or the lowest? Uh, I think that, man, very interesting. I guess like if they go with 20, I think Hulk comes out. Uh I don't know, does he? Is Hulk a mistake here? You play Luke Cage, you play Sam, you play Iron Man with Helios. Does he have Helios? Let's see. I guess I could pull that up to see if he does have it. I joined after Merzain had his list out, so I can't tell for sure. Okay. Hey Patrick, thanks for joining. This is going to be a pretty sweet match here, I think. Sword Scrolls, lots of pushing, and let's see if it could go either way, 15 or 20. We don't know. Yeah, Merzain's bringing a Sam Avengers first Avenger, and Sam Avengers list. He's got Hulk in there. I'm not sure if he'll bring him out. And then we've got Ryan playing his Cabal Brotherhood, like the Cabal Brotherhood list. I think it's very similar to what Collar brought, who placed second in last season, runner-up, finalist, and it's a pretty popular list right now. I think, or it's strong and it's gaining popularity is what's happening with that one. So I mean, but Avengers have always been popular, and Sam obviously had his peak popularity a few seasons ago when you could run Sam spam. I mean, you still can run it, but you just don't get the field dressing. You don't get all the strong tactic cards that benefit the leadership to that degree. So, and every NashCon, yeah, that's right. Merzain won the very first NashCon, and yeah, and Sam is like undefeated. Avengers are undefeated at NashCon or whatever. The winner's always an Avenger, which is very thematic. You gotta love it. NashCon's approaching too. I think it's in like 3 weeks or just over 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Around June 25th. So, and yeah. So let's see. Don't know if it's gonna be 15 or 20 threat. So we're gonna figure that out. Okay. It's the closest, and I will go. Oh, you'll go 1 year. Yeah, I going to a big event. The first one I went to was Second Wind, and ever since, man, going to these big events is super cool. It's very, very cool. Get to see so many people that you've like that are active online in the Discord community. I don't like talk. I don't join any sort of I'm not in any of the Facebook groups for this game or anything like that. So I don't know what the community is like over there, but obviously the Discord community is pretty active. Yeah, meeting other people. If you go, like, that's what I was like when I wanted to go to the events. It was like at the bare minimum, I would get to see meet a bunch of people that I've talked to online, and I get to guaranteed get to play 5 games or whatever when I went to the second win the first time, and or like last year, and it was great. So all of that like mission like easy. It was great. All right, so here we go. We have 15 threats. Looks like Ryan went wide here. Interesting. And we've got a Sam wide-ish. So let's see what we've got. No Thanos in this list in this game. So very interesting. We've got. Hey Sooner.
What's
I'm
happening?
just gonna read through these rosters. They just deployed. Oh, do you? I need to get you the game information. All right.
It looks like Merzain here. What is I need the password.
Okay, I got it. I sent it to you. Okay, so we've got Sam, Luke Cage, Black Widow, and then we have a splash of Beta Ray Bill and Lizard, 15 threat versus with Sacrifice, Eyes on the Prize, Avengers Assemble, Brace for Impact, Heroes for Hire, and on the other side we've got a wide Cabal team. Master of the World, he's bringing Zemo and Bullseye and Mystique. And Pyro is being splashed with Mission Objective, Dark Rain, Cosmic Obliteration, Brace for Impact, Deception. We're playing Sword and Scrolls 15 threat here. So it's interesting how we've got 5 wide on both sides at 15 threat. So
Yeah, no Thanos on the table, huh?
yeah, I was expecting him, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. You got to go three wide. So I think Sword. I think this is a really good pull for Merzain because I think Sword you really kind of need bodies, and it kind of forces his hand to maybe not play Thanos.
Yeah, that's a good point. Also, of all the draws they could have got, so Ryan pulled. He could have got extreme mutant extremists or scrolls or researcher. And so this one was like scrolls was in both of their lists. So Merzain ended up getting both 2 cards from his team. Like he has both of these cards in his deck.
Interesting. So he didn't want to take his secures, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. It's something maybe to ask at the because it was weird because Ryan and Merzain both share one secure, but they shared 2 extracts, and Ryan still chose extracts anyway. Very interesting. So here we go. So Merzain. So Ryan gets to go. Um, Ryan gets to go first. So he brought Eyes on the Prize. Merzain brought Eyes on the Prize. We'll have to ask him about that, right? He's deploying second, but is bringing. But brought Eyes with him with Bill. With Bill to play it.
That is interesting. Yeah, we'll have to ask him about that. I mean, maybe, I mean, with this little ventilation size two in the way on on one of the sides, maybe I don't know. Yeah,
I
it
think I
doesn't
think
seem
the here's my guess. My guess is that he's going to um he's gonna put Bill on one side with Eyes, and then he's gonna put he doesn't have a lot of offense here, so it's like you can't even like it's this is actually I don't really have a good answer. My answer is he can if he gets to play it, it allows him to bring Bill into a spot range 2 of his team to like basically daisy chain up the board, to preventing Deception from like sucking in a character early on in round 1. But
yeah.
let's see if he can play it.
Yeah, it should be a good matchup because this is two very distinct styles going on. Zane is going to try to survive and try to win on flipping the points and scenario. And I think, Janway is going to try to win off of killing enough characters that he can then win off of attrition. So it'll be an interesting match.
Okay. So, yeah, Smaller, thanks for joining the chat here. Sword can be brutal tall, yeah, so that's It looks like that was Ryan's thinking here.
Yeah, I think it's smart. I mean, I don't. I think you lose going three wide Thanos personally. Um,
I think that Sam is the Sam leadership is what like puts the nail in the coffin here. I think you could win
yeah,
the game playing against a five wide team, but um, but Sam's leadership, getting triggers off of these dazes, would just like make that very difficult.
yeah. I think it would just be too hard because if you're going three wide, he can just activate Bill second to last, throw Thanos away, and then Thanos's last activation is probably not going to be what he wants it to be, and then you just save a model to go flip points for the last activation. So yeah, I think it's a good call not bringing three wide at 15 sword. I think that's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, so we're gonna be on the lookout to see if Deception has an available target early on, and if Ryan is gonna pull the trigger on that. He's got Sam. Merzain has Sam Wilson as leader, as well as Black Widow, who are both long movers, and Bill and Lizard are also quick with their medium bases. So there's like the deception means the deception is like more effective on them if they are vulnerable targets. So we'll see if that ends up being the case in round one.
Yeah.
Oh, eyes
Or
eyes can work on sword interacts as well. Smaller is mentioning. So yeah,
yeah,
maybe
interesting.
you might like if it doesn't get used early on, maybe we see some sort of like I'd have to do the measurements, but it looks like I don't know. My eyes are telling me there you might be able to like hit all four swords, um, and with eyes on the prize, but I don't
That
know.
is interesting. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And yeah,
I mean, he's obviously if Janway gets the one that Bill's across from, then yeah, you obviously would assume that uh, he is going to save it for a late game eyes play.
yeah. I mean, basically at that point, like you weren't hoping to do that when you picked the card, though. That's for sure. So I think that Ryan is in a spot here where he's like, he's got one character to go Red Skull, and the question is he gonna deploy him across from the top scroll? If he doesn't put him near the top flank, Ryan's left flank, then Bill's like clearly gonna go up there because we've got Bullseye on this side, maybe looking to grab the other scroll. Bullseye. It's interesting because like normally you wouldn't send Bullseye to the top of the to get the scroll in the midline, but Merzain's team is not is like built to survive, and is not. There we go. We're seeing it, and is not built for a lot of damage output.
Well, this is interesting. I mean, Janway is basically giving him that scroll. I mean, Skull can't get there. It's a size 3 cargo in front of him. So that means Mystique would have to double move and pick it up first round and you lose Deception. So he's basically giving it to him. That's very interesting.
Ooh,
Unless,
he's
well, I
he's
guess
running Zemo out there.
you're going to see. Yeah, I guess Zemo can maybe. Yeah, I think he
Yeah,
can
no,
get
Zemo
there.
can definitely do it.
Yeah, he's midline, so he can get there. Pretty ballsy though, putting your Zemo way out there and possibly getting pushed for Sam to throw some shields and Beta Ray to walk up and attack.
I think the situation is that he's forcing Merzain to bring Lizard to the bottom scroll, which sets up a deception play potentially.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing Mystique able to hit this console and hit the deception on Lizard, which in like one move, and then that means she gets two attacks into Lizard, and
Yeah.
and then Bullseye and Pyro also can attack him. So I think Merzain's response here it's tough. You either have to pick up the middle one with Black Widow, or you pick up the flank. But typically, if your opponent opens their turn with grabbing a flank scroll, you almost always have to respond in the same way. Otherwise, you're stuck having to grab both the middles, and that can sometimes be a problem. But
Yeah.
yeah, so
Oh,
it depends. There it
he
goes.
didn't get pushed too. Yeah.
Yeah, Zemo
Yeah, I
not good.
mean, if you do want a model that's gonna try to tank all that, Lizard's a pretty good one. So we'll
Yeah.
see how he does.
So the question here is that does Ryan So does Ryan prioritize pulling the deception in? He doesn't move, so that's good for Lizard. Or does Ryan prioritize grabbing a scroll? Maybe he has Mystique move twice and hit the deception. There's different plays here, but I think in my mind, I think Ryan doesn't want to leave two extracts on the board. But
Yeah, I agree. I'll be right back, Lucas. I
yeah, yeah,
got like 10 minutes. I'll be right back.
no worries. Okay, so I think you got to go with you got to either pull the trigger with deception here, or you're setting up a spot to. There we go. Looks like Ryan is going to be grabbing the scroll and then setting up the deception play. If I had to guess, Bullseye pushing 2 damage through on Lizard right away. Yeah, that's good. Oh man. All right. Yeah. So I can't even talk now. That's too funny. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna see the scroll roll here. Bullseye pushing guaranteed 2 damage through on Lizard means that Pyro can maybe finish the job, but also something important to note is that Ryan has priority here, and so it means that Lizard is gonna you're gonna start round 2 with Lizard dazing. So Merzain needs to uh, he's going to need to basically plan to get a scroll back in the game from Ryan on round 2 to maintain parity, because I foresee Lizard dropping his um, dropping his scroll to the Cabal team early round 2 if the dice are pretty normal. There's a lot of attacks here. Yeah, see, look at that. Bullseye's gonna probably just stand there and push 2 damage through. Pyro's gonna get another attack through. So maybe that's only 3 damage. Maybe that's only half his health. But if one spike goes through, all of a sudden he's at like 2 health or 1. So yeah, that's very it's a deception is a pretty good strong card. Look at that. You're setting up Lizard to go down. All right. So is he gonna flip this with Luke Cage, and is he gonna move to within 3 of Rhino, or sorry, within 3 of Lizard? Here it is. Yeah. So he's setting up a Heroes for Hire defense. There we go. Yeah, that's a very, of course, that makes a lot of sense. Very strong. Lizard isn't going to move. None of these characters down here can displace Lizard. And it only costs him 2 power to play Heroes for Hire, to hire Luke Cage. So, very good start defense move for Merzain here. All right, are you back? Oh yeah, that's fair, Deaton. Shapeshifter on Mystique will prevent Heroes for Hire from being played. Also, Lizard is within 1 of this ventilation bunker, so if Lizard maybe starts round 2 at 1 health, Mystique can just pop him. The one thing that Mystique, unfortunately, is that she's already holding a scroll. It would allow Merzain to like react and double walk Luke Cage maybe to pick up the scroll. But anyway, we're seeing Pyro moved up. He flipped the sword, and he's attacking into Lizard. Interesting that he didn't pick up the piece, but I guess, man, I would have maybe went for that scroll, but I don't know. For first, you didn't need to go with Pyro right there, right? I don't think you did. I think grabbing the scroll seems strong, but I'm unsure. All right, Bullseye rolls. Okay, Merzain just okay. All right, Merzain rolls like a champ here, blocks all the damage, and Bullseye. Hold on. The skull crit pushes 1 damage through from the leadership. So yes, there it is. And so yeah, so it means that he got incinerated and he took 1 damage. The skull crit was triggered. Black Widow 2 threat. If she can, she's gonna grab the scroll. Then she's gonna rotate probably farthest away from this fight as possible. It's like if your 2 threat is scoring you 2 points a game, or like allowing you to score 2 points for just on her own, it's like typically game winning. You like, so I would imagine she just sits back, far away from the 3 characters here that could mess her up. Schmidt says, "Imagine if Lizard could bump backwards." Yeah, I mean, what a. You mean like with Midnight Suns? Is that what you're saying? Okay. All right, there we go. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. You basically want to keep her out of danger as much as possible. It's going to be a little tricky because Zemo is very fast usually, and Red Skull can hit energy attacks, and that's her weakest position. However, she does have stealth, so that means that she she's harder to hit, and that's probably why she's positioned further back on Merzain's side rather than like towards the inside of the square, the secure square. Let's see here. We're seeing what role are we seeing here? Bullseye is throwing into Lizard. That's what we're seeing. Okay, so we looks like we probably popped the skull here, but oh wait, maybe we didn't. We did. He didn't pop the skull. Okay, so it's gonna get 1 damage through on Lizard, and no bleed though, and he's gonna throw another attack into Lizard here. And he's gonna have 3. He's probably gonna pop that leadership, I would imagine. Oh, what the heck's on that? Oh, he did a hit and run. So the second attack was used a hit and run so that he could at least move up the board, which is reasonable. So it means he didn't have the power to pop the crit. But I mean, he could take the damage basically, right? He could take damage instead of losing power at the end of the attack.
All right, I'm
Lizard.
back. I'm
Okay.
back.
All right. So, just a quick recap: Pyro and now Bullseye have attacked Lizard, pushing through 4 damage. Bullseye is just doing his hit and run here, and
Hmm.
Luke Cage is set up for a Heroes for Hire, and Black Widow has grabbed the piece and has retreated back. So that's basically all you
Nice.
missed. So all
So pretty
reasonable
good
plays.
for saying, yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty good
yeah.
for Merzain not to have a dazed model.
Yeah, and the Heroes for Hire is gonna be good unless Mystique of course could activate first and just like ruin Lizard's day and prevent that card, right? So
Yeah, probably.
one sec. You can climb. You can climb with hit and run. You're taking a move action, and move action also includes a climb. Yeah, it's just like what things like Avengers Assemble when it says like all characters advance short. That's when you can't climb.
Yeah, regular advances you
So
can't
yeah,
climb
that
up.
was a move
Unless
action.
you are unless obviously you're a flyer, and then you definitely
Yes,
can.
that's fair.
So
All
I
right.
like this. I like this from Merzain. This is a good move. Try to get up in points. And
Okay.
now Red Skull's got to do a 50-50.
Yes, that's right. And this is guaranteed for Beta Ray Bill. It also sets Bill up. It looks like he could throw that size 4 terrain like off the rip now because he's only spent 1 power on round 1, so he'll have 3 power
Yeah,
on
for
round 2.
sure.
So that's an option available to him.
He also, if he's smart, so Red Skull, I would assume, will come up here, attack him, and then try to flip. He can aggressive, so he's within 2 of both the size 3 and the size 4, and you probably throw the size 3 first.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, because Red Skull 3, I don't believe can throw size 3, but he can throw I'm sorry, cannot throw size 4, but he can throw size 3, so you kind of get that out of the way.
Right. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's definitely a good call there. Yeah, I'm on board. I like that. Okay. So good. I like what Ryan did there. He just like checked all available targets just to be sure, and just to see where he was at. And now he made the decision to go into Bill. Let's see if it goes through with damage.
Ooh,
Ooh.
not good. Bill wants to take a damage, right? Ugh. Oh well.
Does it like oh yeah, so that he doesn't
Yeah,
have
you
to
have
take
to
a move
take a
action.
damage.
Yep. And he's shocked now too. So
Worked out for Ryan.
yeah, I think so. All
Because
right,
now
so
Beta
he's gonna go for
is
the flip
very
here.
pillow fisted.
Let's see if he hits this. 50% chance. He
Got
got
it.
it. Oof. Could have been that was his last activation of the round. It could have been a disaster for Ryan there if he um
And do you
no.
do it with Sam? I think you do.
Well, he's got to flip his home point here, I think. So he's going to get the
Oh, did
guaranteed point here.
Widow not already flip it?
No, she had to grab the scroll. So she
Got it.
couldn't.
Okay.
So it's just going to displace Red Skull, it looks like, and maybe set up a situation where you like also hit Pyro. Just throwing some damage and displacement, maybe. Okay, we got a Ricochet. No damage, though.
See if we get regular Sam shields or atomic Sam shields tonight.
Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, dude, look what you did.
Although he's blocking good, so
Okay, all right. Well, see, 4 successes is pretty decent. Let's see if it's all right, he's going to push through 2 damage. That's pretty good on 4 dice to push through 2 damage here, so.
yeah, it's real good. And push him away. Pyro does not like that one bit.
Yep, that's right. That's there. Sam getting that ricochet, getting them 2 power is really good for just keeping giving him lots of things to do next round. So
Is
so
what threat is Sam? Is Sam a 5 threat?
oh shoot, I forget what Norbert said exactly. Yeah, or what he's a 3 threat.
uh,
What did
uh,
unbelievable.
he- yeah, he asked what threat he was. It was
Yeah,
pretty
then
good.
Norbert's like unbelievable.
I think overall that this was a win for Janway this round.
Yeah, Lizard's in a
Because
vulnerable
Lizard's
spot.
gonna die. Yeah. Well, Lizard's dead, right? Oh,
So
I guess he
not
needs to push one
guaranteed.
through. Well, he can blow up the terrain,
That
but
would
I
be
guess he
1 damage. Yeah, yeah.
reduces one. Yeah, so he just needs to push one through.
Yeah, and Bullseye. If Bullseye went, that's we probably see the Heroes for Hire play. Um,
Bullseye would be a mistake, but definitely would be a mistake by Janaway.
yeah. So
Um,
Mystique just shoots the gun at her. I would imagine. It seems like but
mhm.
she's the dilemma I was mentioning earlier is that she is also holding a scroll, which means that um, Luke
Yeah,
Cage
but you
may
could
be able to
probably
scoop it
drop
up.
it. Yeah, but you could probably drop it on that subway, and then you're leaving that side wide open. Like, I think that's fine.
Yeah. Something to call out that's important is that Zemo only has 1 power right now, and he it doesn't have I am a Baron. Ryan doesn't on his tactic card list or like here. So it means that Zemo is going to have a very basic turn, basically like the floor of what a Zemo turn can look like. Um, and so we'll see if that has any impact. Of course, he's got the Red Skull leadership to help him out, but no crazy turn round 2 for Zemo. It looks like.
Well, he was measuring. Uh-oh. Is he measuring bullseye?
All right,
Yeah,
so
that
here it
was a
goes.
mistake. Yeah, that was a mistake.
So the question is, can he get? Is he could still
Because if he
spike
doesn't
on
kill him, he
Lizard.
throws him. No, he throws him behind the building. You can't see him.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yes, Bullseye gets thrown behind. Yeah. Ryan also paid for hit and run. It'll help him. Hit and run will hit and run him back to the
Okay, I
spot.
guess if he paid for hit and run, then I think it's okay.
But still,
Probably
you
just
still you still need to get Lizard here. Luke Cage blocks it all.
Yeah, you have to do 2 damage to Lizard, which is
Now,
probably
yeah, he's
unlikely.
incinerated, so it's definitely possible, but you have to. He probably didn't pop his skull here because of that. So there's the
True.
throw. He's gonna clip into Pyro, who could die here if he doesn't brace. So
Yeah, it was definitely, I think, a mistake going with Bullseye and not Mystique.
he's rolling on Pyro here. This could be a problem. And he
He
blocks it,
blocks
lives on
one.
one. Ooh, that's tight on Pyro. Oh man. Okay, Bullseye has his hit and run. All right, getting on the point is very reasonable outside of the bodyguard, but Luke Cage only has one power, so it won't be relevant on this next attack. But this does put Luke Cage in a spot to now be able to pick up the scroll and kind of like rotate away, um, no matter where Lizard drops it.
Yeah, because looks like he's putting Bullseye outside of pickup range. So here's a
Yeah,
big roll. If Lizard lives here, that's good because Lizard can move, throw, move.
3 into 1.
He's gonna
He's
live.
gonna, yeah, he's living. No skulls to pop on leadership. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that's crazy. Hit and run back to the top of the building. Yeah. Okay, so that's from before. Okay, yeah. So Lizard is, yeah. Look at that. Immediately activating Lizard here. Gonna display. Who do you displace? Do you displace Bullseye and throw him into Pyro? Or okay.
So
Um.
he's gonna throw him into, I would guess, Pyro would be my,
Yeah.
yeah, would be my guess. Now
This is.
Mystique's still does he doesn't have mission object. So I mean Mystique's probably still gonna get Lizard, but
But she's already
he can
holding
at
a piece, so if
least,
that happens, like Sam then gets the scroll, and Sam
or
having the scroll
Widow.
is
Oh
great.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Okay, so Pyro blocks like a champ here.
Oh my god, he blocked it
Oh
all.
man, well that's exactly what Ryan needed here to keep the gas burning here on his team for round two. So all right, Lizard staying as far back on the sword as possible, basically.
Yeah,
I
Mystique
think he
has
also did he also just put him in no. Okay, he's reacting to the throw, I'd imagine. But he also did he put him within one of the vending machine to get blown up? Oh no, he has
pretty
healing
close.
factor, so the healing factor saves him from dying from an explosion.
Yes, yeah. He's not in a bad spot. I mean, Mystique
Mm.
has to move. She has to do
She
two
doesn't have enough
damage.
power, yeah.
Yeah, like he's not in a bad spot. And if she moves off of that point, Luke Cage is then going to get that point. So this is where he probably dies if Pyro's in range, but that looks close.
Yeah, I don't know. I think. What do we
Then,
think here? If that looks in, I think he can
but
get in
then
here.
Sam just charges. You're right. Sam just charges over and probably kills Mystique or gets
Um,
close to
do you
it.
think he'll
Maybe
kill Mystique with 4 dice attacks? I don't.
if he's throwing atomic shields, he will.
Yeah, I believe that, but you could like hit. You could flip Pyro for sure, and or you may I don't know if you wanna flip him if he is at 4, but
I think you leave him there. Leave him all
for
on.
next round.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe Ryan didn't burn brace there. That was, but I guess he's seeing Bill in the size 4 throws, and it's just
Oh,
like that would
you
be a nightmare.
definitely the right call. Yeah, no, you cannot leave brace on. You have to use it on a bill throw. Like if he doesn't, Zemo's basically insta dead. If he would have burned brace, that was definitely the right call.
Yeah. Well, Merzain did definitely made the right decision, like trying to get Pyro here because when you don't have priority and they do, you might as well take out models that haven't activated if you have the opportunity to because, like unless yeah, because you don't know what else is gonna happen. Like, of course, there's like different. Generally speaking, I guess I should say that when you've got like a 5-on-5 match and you don't have priority, taking out models that haven't activated yet are is good for you because then you can do well with the secures or dominate in the secures, and your team doesn't get out attrition as quickly, and then you that's how you win the game.
I don't know if I like this play. Like he's keeping him alive, but is that really that beneficial? And you're gonna shoot Cage and power him up?
I think he's thinking of rooting and slowing him at least, so he's not as effective. But yeah, I don't see the immediate benefits of this attack of this play here. He's
I
gonna
guess he
incinerate him.
incinerated him, which is good. But now Cage has the power to throw a building at Mystique. So,
It
and
depends.
we
If
just
Pyro roots and slows him, then he will be a power short.
sure he's got to push it through. Yeah. Also, like Pyro's not really that safe there with Sam, right? Like
Yeah,
Sam Ricochet can easily get that.
right. And of course, the shield ignores cover, so standing on the building actually might be a problem because then if he or he's at 4 damage, so if he gets the last point of damage, he won't get pushed. But either way, um, dazing outside of like the shield square, where you have to guaranteed take a move action just to get back into the secure zone, is
Not good.
gonna be it. Like it would. Ryan will be frustrated about that later, I would imagine.
Yeah, this is interesting because his if he can get Mystique, I mean, it would take some good attacks by Cage. Because remember, he has Avengers Assemble. I do like the firewall on Cage. That's a real good play.
Yeah, Cage. The question is, does Cage attack Bullseye or does he attack Mystique? Like, the thing with
I'd
Mystique is
try to
that the
kill
martial artist,
Mystique.
dude. The martial artist, though, I don't see it. I mean, he can
Yeah,
get
but you have a
lucky.
throw. But you have a throw, so you got to think your throw is going to do 2 or 3 damage. So you're just trying to sneak by like 2 or 3 damage and then get lucky on a throw.
Right. Okay. So, I think that's what's happening. No, he's rolling 4 dice here. What is he rolling? Why is he rolling 4 dice? Oh,
This
he's
may be
doing
Bill.
Sam. I think he's throwing with Sam. Yeah. So he did a Sam throw. The first one completely whiffed. This is the second action, I believe. Um, yeah. So he did no damage to Red Skull, and now he's ricocheting this throw into Bullseye. So Sam opted to just stay there. Um, interesting. I would
Sam
have.
is not throwing atomic shields. Yeah, I would have held Sam because he's too good at flipping points.
Oh, now Bullseye's at 1 health here, and he's getting pushed back. Let's see if we see a parting shot on with Bullseye or not, or does he save the power for like a spender maybe in the future? Um,
He
Bullseye is
did.
doing a parting shot there. Yeah. Man, Ryan's characters are like just so far back now.
Yeah, this is setting up for Merzain either round 3 or 4, but maybe round 3 having a really big turn because he's gonna make him burn brace here. This round, so round 3 could be a really big Sam round.
Yeah. I hmm.
Sam is going to have basically what's going to happen is Sam is going to charge in and try to kill all those models, would be my guess.
Yeah, I can see
Well,
that.
they may be too far away.
I don't know. Sam's pretty freaking fast.
Yeah, Sam covers a lot of ground.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Unless Ryan's looking for a big hit here with Red Skull and Zemo too, because otherwise he's gonna lose this side of the board, and and basically Merzain's in
Also,
a spot where he can just like 50-50. Merzain get 50-50 for the lead on like both of these of Ryan's sword bases. Like he's putting so much pressure on Ryan's sword bases.
yeah, and nobody is within 3 of Red Skull to give him power. So he's a pretty stationary dude right now.
Yep.
Stationary, and his throw is not online.
He's gonna have to just like use his own power, like you know, that typical model.
What a schmuck having to use his own
I
power.
know, I know. He's a he's a poor. Okay, let's see what
Yeah, definitely. I think round one went a little bit Janway's way, but I think round two has definitely been good for Josh so far.
yep. So this is interesting. So Zemo's gonna intention for Ryan, I'm sure, is to try to go for the 50-50 on the sword here. And the way I think
Hmm.
about these is that if you know that you're rolling a 50-50 and then your opponent has to roll 50-50 if you win, because Widow's right there, then like really what you're rolling is a 25% chancer, and those
Yeah.
are tough. Sometimes they go your way, but obviously the math isn't on your side.
Three
Ooh,
crits
there you
there.
go.
Yeah,
This is into Sam, I think.
it is. Five hits, so he needs a big block.
Whoa,
Oh,
dude. Oh man, huge block.
six hits, so
Oh my
some really
goodness.
good rolls right there.
Wow, that's definitely setting up Zemo to have a big. Whoa, yeah, wow. Sam almost went down. Zemo definitely is going to have a big turn next round if he gets to activate. He probably will. He might with priority for Ryan next round, but now he's got all the power he needs
And
to have a
six
big
hits on
turn.
five dice. That was a good hit.
Yeah, that was incredible.
See if he gets it. He did.
All right,
That was
so
good.
yeah, there you go. So it's one thing to look out for now that Zemo does have two power here is the Counter Strike is online. Sam's already gone, so it's not like he can't attack Zemo and get like dazed from his own attack, but something to keep in the mind that that can happen. The Counter Strike is online.
Was probably Widow rolling four blocks. She's attacking again. She rolled
One hit,
one hit on eight dice. Yeah, one hit on eight dice. Not too good, Widow.
and Ryan does,
He
or he
goes
doesn't block
for
it. So let's see if we see a Counter Strike at all. She's only got 4 health and she's holding a scroll. It's super tempting. I would
yeah, I
do it
think he
because next turn
needs.
you're gonna have two power. Yeah, he's doing it.
He is. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Could
I
you
don't know,
imagine?
man. I like my power for Master Swordsman.
But he's gonna have two next round. So that's the thing. That's Ryan's thinking is that he's gonna have Master Swordsman online next round. But she does take a damage from
She
the.
flips it back. That's
Oh,
the
there it
big
goes.
thing.
Yeah.
She flips it back. Yeah, that's definitely the big thing.
Okay. Good pressure
This
from
is
Zemo on that side here.
this is interesting because I mean Josh is in a good spot going last here with two tanky models sitting in front of him because if Mystique wants to get Lizard or try to get Lizard, she has to move off of that point.
Yeah.
So
What? So 1 second here. Did Zemo? Hold on.
Zemo should have taken one damage, right?
Oh, he did. He did. Oh, he did. I messed that. Okay, yeah. So Zemo opted to take a damage instead of draining a power when he did his attack. Hold on. How is that possible? He was at 1 power. He took the damage from
Uh,
Widow, but
I think he paid a power, didn't he?
I don't see it. Zemo. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I see it. I see. No, I
Yeah,
don't.
he paid. He had to have because he would be on two damage.
I see it now. He did pay 2 power. He paid 1 power for the leadership and 1 power for the shield roll or
But
the sword roll. So he's good. We're good. All right. He took, yeah, after he got all the power from the attack, he then spent 2 power for both things. We're okay. So Red Skull's gonna go here. He's gonna try to take out Sam. It's gonna give a leadership trigger if he gets him. Sam does have cover here, so let's see if that
yeah,
matters.
that was kind of lazy positioning by Merzain too. Sam should be positioned directly behind the size four, so nothing can see him.
That's right. Also, he could have spent the power to charge and still get his attacks off on Red Skull. And yeah, like you're saying, looks like he lives though.
Lives and he's
So
shocked. I
wow.
mean, a shocked Sam though is not very happy. Three dice shield throws are not atomic. Man, Sam might live here. Just needs one block and cover. Nope, goes down.
Okay.
That's a positioning mistake by Merzain, though. I mean, Red Skull should have never even had the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, that makes sense. So he gets the 1 power here from so he's now at 2 power. So now let's
Merzain's
see
going
what
to score,
happens.
or if he wants, he can score that back point, very likely, though.
Yeah, he just needs to push 1 damage through on Bill to
Yep.
displace Red Skull. What's happening here? Oh, Lizard took the Lizard healed the damage from the trigger. Now we're seeing attacks. Merzain's attacking with 5 dice into.
Gotta be,
What is going on here? Who's attacking
gotta be
here?
in the Red Skull. Uh, yeah, Bill's attacking Red Skull.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Why we're seeing so many dice on both sides. And then he rolls for it.
Oh man, and he got it, so he didn't.
Wow.
So I think now, if Merzain is smart, he moves and throws the size 3 into
So he
Red
can't because he
Skull.
just paid 1. So he has to attack Red Skull to um to get one
Oh, he
power to
should have the
spend.
power.
He
Didn't
did
he
no
push the
damage.
damage
No,
through?
he didn't. No.
That sucks.
Well, he's just gonna have to go for it again. I mean, 5 on 4 dice. You should happen this time.
Yeah,
And then
Zemo
you
has the
throw at
power
you
to
throw at
brace.
someone. You throw at Zemo or something. Yeah, like you. Okay, so
Wow, didn't do anything.
did
He
he
just
must have done
flipped.
2 attacks quickly then? Merzain must have just rolled very quickly through both attacks. Is what I think happened.
Got it.
Okay, so now we're
It's still
seeing
with
Mystique into
almost on
Luke
point.
Cage. I think here.
And Mystique
Oh,
came for violence.
he shook Shock sooner. That's what Beta Ray Bill did first. That's what happened.
Got it. Got it. But
Okay.
he still had the power to throw, right? Or no, he
No,
didn't have that
he had
much.
exactly
Yeah, that's
3.
right.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
right.
so Luke Cage is taking some hits here. He's now at 2 health left.
He's about to die because she got a skull. Yeah, he's
Oh
dead.
man, 5 successes. Yeah, so there he goes. Luke
It's
Cage goes
pretty
down,
big.
and now you're gonna
All
put
right.
leadership on Black Widow, I'd imagine here, because she has taken damage. There it goes. All right, so there we go. Ryan got what he wanted this round, or like
Yeah, that was
it's
definitely a. I think. I mean, Merzain has 3 of the swords. So I mean, Merzain is technically up in points, but that was a good fight back from Ryan because it was looking bad. But it's really going to depend. I mean, Sam needs to get out of dodge because Zemo will kill him.
yeah. Looks like Mystique still has a second action here, so
It's true.
he's got 50-50 here to take it. Merzain just hit his 50-50, so um, let's see if Ryan can hit another
And
50-50.
taking down Cage in one go, that's some good dice right there.
I mean, the skull cred's just like a big thing. Oh, of
Oh, it's
course.
so big.
He's staying outside of 3 of Sam, so Sam can't attack Mystique. Let's see if it happens here. 50-50 on the sword, but there you
It's
go.
pretty big. He needs it.
He got it.
Got it.
All right,
So they
so
tie.
tie game again. 8-8. Ooh, man.
This is a close one. Very close.
Yeah, it is
I
definitely
think
very
you got to
close.
go. I think if Sam is in range, you need to charge and go into Pyro and Bullseye and try to kill them both with the same activation. And then hopefully he can do it in one, and then Sam just moves away of everybody um, because he doesn't want to get Sam killed. And he'll be in sacrifice range. Sam can easily get there because Avengers is symbol. So
Yeah.
you got to take your kills, man.
Yeah, having if the Cabal team only gets 3 activations this round,
Big.
that is huge. And then Red Skull's also not within 3 of anybody, so he can't like suck any power away from his team. There we go. Avengers assemble. Ooh, he's
Where's he
repositioning.
going?
He's putting him. He's
No.
feeding him to Zemo. It seems like. Um.
I guess he's gonna try to kill.
Okay, so he's going to get inside of 2 with Pyro, so he gets cover.
Yeah, but he's
He's
not.
on the
Is he on the
sword.
point?
He is on
Yeah,
the
he
sword
is.
base.
Okay.
Sword base is important. Oh, he can't get range 3 of Bullseye though. Um, but the do you just turn off my overlay?
Sorry.
That's all good.
Sorry, I did on accident. Um,
Okay,
should be
so
good on now,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I'm
Okay.
good now. I'm good now. Yeah, but looks like he's going into Pyro here. Is he doing a spender? I would imagine he is. Four, five,
Just a
six.
builder.
Oh, just a builder and a Pyro. All right, but he gets him, and that's it for. Oh no, that's Avengers Assemble. So he does have a second action here. He's just going to move closer to be able to flip swords later on. Also outside of range 4 of Bullseye, and he's gonna throw a
Gonna
thing at
throw.
Mystique. Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, yeah. It's a good one. Good way to get Mystique is throw stuff at her.
Luke Cage is in like the perfect spot here, where he's outside of range 2. So next turn he can spend her in a Mystique if he like the option available to him to do that, and
Yeah.
have punch outside of martial artist, and also but within range to throw stuff, throw that piece that he just did. So it worked out well. Okay.
Yeah, but it'd be interesting. Red Skull can shoot him now, but I
All
don't
right.
know if that's
So
who.
now does Sam die here?
Well,
Sacrifice
he
is
has
online. Yeah,
sack.
yeah.
Yeah, he has sack, so he has to one shot him. So,
It could happen.
the answer is probably no. But if somehow Janway, like, he can port up Red Skull, right? So, I don't know. Sam is not in a good position. But Sam is the king of getting out of bad positions. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Yeah, this is the
Bullseye's.
obvious play here is Zemo and Sam, because if the
So
upside
did
here is
he?
huge,
So did he just do a regular Zemo attack?
he's about
Yeah.
to, and he's not paying for Master Swordsman
Yeah. So
yet.
you take this one. Yeah, yeah. You have to take this one and you boost your
Okay, now
dice.
he's paying for it. So now,
Then you sack this.
yeah. So you don't have to. So he doesn't have to. But he is. He's not sacking it. He's boosting his shields.
Yeah, I don't know,
Oh
man. Oh
my
God. Oh my
god!
God. Sam
Holy
is gonna
shit!
be dead. That's why you sack it. I mean, he probably gets the power anyway to do it again, but it was a mistake. Not. It was a
Oh
very
my
big mistake
goodness! 7.
leaving Sam there.
Revan, thanks for joining. Sam just got roasted. Exact kill too. Perfect kill. 7 on 2. Ooh, that's tough. And the triggers no more leaderships here. So
No, that was a huge mistake by
you needed
Josh.
Sam. You needed Sam to rotate to the and
Where
throw
Cage
shields and
was.
yeah.
Yeah, he should have. Avengers assembled him towards Pyro, charged, thrown shields, and then he has Cage to sack to. Um, yeah, that was unfortunately.
He's doing a Master Swordsman into
Well,
Black Widow now.
well, sure, yeah. See if Widow can survive. She sure can.
Oh man, 3 blocks there. So, oh man, Ryan gets 5 here. Nice. Man, that was a good. That was a good turn for Ryan. Rolls 10 dice like starting, and scores 12 successes overall.
No, nothing on Counter Strike.
Okay, so Widow takes 2 here.
She's gonna go. Oh, he flipped the point. And he got it.
Okay.
And they're getting lots of successes on these flip points.
Has I don't think either of them have missed a
I don't
50-50 yet, is what I am
I don't
seeing.
think so.
Okay.
Yeah, Widow is just not gonna do the.
4.
She did 0 damage.
Oh man, and is there a counter strike coming here? Oh no, hold on. That was Lizard into Mystique.
Oh,
Okay.
she's trying to push her away.
So getting a healing factor off and then paying for the point to there we go. So at least Mystique has to make a move action here, although he just pushed her within range 3 of Red Skull. So maybe
It's
he would have
true.
tried to maybe would have considered not doing that. Would have
Well,
been
he's
maybe
trying to
better.
protect. Lizard's got 2 points there,
Yeah.
so he's trying to protect his points at this point. He's probably not a little tilted that Sam's already gone.
Yeah, yeah, that's very rough. I mean, this team is like you can't like underestimate the damage output. It's
You doesn't matter what team Zemo plays on, you never underestimate his damage output.
that's very fair.
So not being able to throw something last turn was very big. Um,
For Bill,
yeah,
yeah.
because Brace is now still online. I think I would have just done 2 4 dice attacks because I think you have a much better chance of pushing one through on that than shaking shock and doing 1 5 dice attack.
Right, I can see that. And also
Because
the
all you're
leadership triggers could have like can get rid of that shock maybe like too like.
sure, yeah.
All right, so we've got Mystique rolling, getting 1 damage through on Widow with a rapid fire. I think. Oh no, cover allowed Widow to take 0 damage, and now we're seeing a hit and a crit. He's gonna hit the leadership on that. So let's see if
3. She needs to block at least one. Oh, look at her. She's good as long as she doesn't roll a skull here.
yeah she was good. No, she had 3 because of cover. So all right, so this is Mystique's second action. And looks like Ryan is going to currently have priority if or sorry, he's going to have last activation to maybe try to flip a sword on Merzain. So we're going to see if um, what Merzain's going to do about this.
Yeah, Bullseye will have to try to flip it over Cage. Yeah, these sword flips are going to be pretty big right here.
Yeah. So Widow could flip the Brant and Zemo one and then flip the Mystique
He
one
missed it.
maybe. Oh, he
That's
missed
good for
it.
Josh. Yeah.
Wow. So, all right. So there's the first miss of the flips. Let's see. Merzain might run Mystique or Widow away from Red Skull. Maybe like come or I don't know.
Widow's already gone, right?
No, Widow's just going now. So she just flipped the point here. If she attacks Zemo, she can get counter struck. That's why we're gonna see. All right.
He's piecing.
Yeah, I can understand why.
So Red Skull doesn't have the power to teleport in and flip. So
He can move up and then steal Mystique's power and then teleport and then maybe like attack someone and then teleport with Mystique's power.
this may be a Bill throw Red Skull away. I hate to say it, but at this point, Josh needs to play points as hard as he can. But then he could use Bullseye's power, so you don't want to do that.
I
Let's
mean,
see,
yeah,
I
it's
mean Ryan
tricky.
goes. I mean Ryan goes with Bullseye here, right? I mean, you save Red Skull for your last activation.
Yeah, I can see that. And then also, what you're doing is you're giving him a character to sap power off of from where he is. Look, Ryan's got or Merzain's got all 4 swords right now, so
Yeah,
that's
that's what I'm saying. It's gonna. I mean, he's not in a bad spot if he can. And Bill has 4 power, so Bill can definitely get the one that he's on right now, so there's no point in him flipping that.
Yeah, very interesting decisions here. Just Bill's last character to go. He can pass with Bill here too.
Well, no, it's Ryan's turn right
Oh yeah,
now.
sorry, my bad. You're right. Yeah. So you go with
I think you have to go with Bullseye here.
yeah, and go for the point flip where Luke Cage is.
There's nothing yeah, there's nothing threatening him on the left side of the board, on that side of the board. So there's zero reason not to move, hit and run, move on to the point. Definitely what you do. But I'll tell you, Bullseye's on 1 health. Mystique only has 3 left, and Lizard may get power to throw. Like, if Josh can keep these sword bases, he may have a real good chance of winning this. He just did 0 damage to whoever he threw this into. I guess his age.
He threw nothing or a crit, but he didn't. You probably didn't use it. He did a hit and run.
Oh, he needs. Yeah, he needed a hit run. He did. He
It was Luke
saved
Cage.
the power because he needs to try to flip.
Interesting, because now he is gonna have no power for Red Skull. Yeah. I guess
Yeah,
you
you're
kind of had to
prob.
do this to try to maybe spike some damage into someone.
Well, you could have just double moved, put him on the inside, and then he gives power. He can have Red Skull.
Yeah, 2 power for Red Skull. I could see
Yeah,
that. All right,
you
so he
got it.
does get
That's
it.
huge. Okay, that's huge for him.
He's going. All right, so Beta Bill's going into Red Skull here. Let's see if he gets lucky. 3 successes.
3, not bad. Good block though.
Oh man. All right. Well, he's taking 1. This puts Red Skull in a spot where he can now place range 3. He is stunned though. He got the stun on him
Yeah,
already.
this
So
is.
not. I mean, this is like a regular 5 dice attack. So
Yeah, I
no
don't like what
damage.
he's doing. I think you play it like I would have liked him. Yeah, he just threw
And
him away. But Red
now,
Skull's just going to teleport back in, right?
yeah, if Red
I
Skull
mean,
flips just the 1 point here. Okay, so basically Red Skull's looking at. Um, let's see. Move. Okay, so he's looking. He's looking to move.
and then
Hmm.
port. No, he can't port. Oh, he wants to use Zemo's power, but
So
he's going to be out.
maybe
He's
there's a
going to be
line where
out
you
of range.
can attack Beta Ray Bill for power, and then flip over Bill, and then use the range 3 teleport. Like if you get a big hit on Bill here, but I think the range 3 won't put you on the point because it's just not far enough.
What he can do, yeah, what he should do is he should just double move. So he should try to flip it here, then he moves again. He can use Zemo's power to teleport him on the one Zemo's on to flip it, is what he should do. Shouldn't even make an attack.
So yeah, that's right. You're right. Um, and that
That's
way
exactly what he
you're
should do.
guaranteeing getting the point, the tie.
No,
Can
he
you
would
take
win.
both?
He would win 3 out of, yeah,
Okay,
he would
yeah, I
win
see.
3
Oh,
out of 4
you're
then.
saying go for both flips. Yeah, yeah. Okay, now I see it.
Well, the bottom one's not a flip. No one's
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it except
nice.
his own guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so he's doing. I think he's found the line that you were mentioning. Yeah, that puts a lot of. That's like a really tough for Merzain because his team's all
It's
built
awful for
around.
Merzain.
His team's
Yeah.
all built around
Scoring.
surviving and scoring, and now he's losing the scoring race and losing the attrition race too. All right. He's gonna use all of Zemo's power, or no, he's gonna use Zemo's 4 power. So he's gonna use. He doesn't have to use all of Zemo's power.
He only uses, yeah, he uses one of Skull's, and then Skull has enough power to do
Yeah, yeah.
all the things.
All right. This is gonna. These are the big roll here too for Merzain to
Yeah, because if he gets this roll, oh
Whoa,
wait,
is he not rolling on this? He might not roll on this.
I guess he wants Zemo to keep his power. Right? That's weird. Oh, he's teleporting Bill
No, no.
away.
Oh yeah, okay, okay.
So he's gonna make sure he scores this one
And
and
then
leave that other one for next round. Zemo just gets it. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a decent play there. I like it.
yeah, Bill also now Bill is like out of the fight.
Yep. And Bill has not thrown either the size 4 or the size 3. Um,
Yeah, that's rough.
that's like how Merzain has to get his damage.
All right, and so he's gonna stay there, and that's 12 to 12 here. This is really tight. Merzain's gonna need to punch up a little bit here if he wants to bring this one back.
Yeah, so let's see. He's got to go with Cage, right? Yeah, Cage has to kill Bill. I'm sorry, Cage has to kill Bullseye and Mystique, basically.
Yes, and they both have like they've got brace online, but it looks like he's looking to see if
Yeah,
this
but
is
I
in
think you're
range. You're
okay
just out
with
on the
you're
bus stop.
okay with him using brace because then Bill can walk and throw a size 4 into Zemo.
Yeah. So, all right. So you need to push through 3 damage on Mystique. So actually, he measured it, and Luke Cage is not within 2 of any terrain, so he won't get to throw with Luke Cage.
Mm, that's unfortunate. So
Yeah, it
you're
is
but you're
unfortunate.
outside of but you just spend her Mystique here.
Oh, how much party got? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair. We're attacking the bullseye first. Sad Bill makes me happy. All right.
That should
Ooh,
be a big
big.
bullseye. Yeah, that's a
That's
big
for sure.
bullseye.
Okay.
Yep.
There's step
And
one.
then you spend her. Yep.
Hitting 2 things here means you're activating last this round all of a sudden.
Yeah, yeah.
And
This
this is
is
the round. This is
very
the round,
handy.
right? This is the round. It's gonna end.
Correct.
So
Unless they're tied after this round. Yep.
yeah. So this puts Merzain in a bit of the driver's seat a little bit here.
It's a good hit if she does. Oh
Oh,
no.
big block though for Mystique. 4 into
Oh
3.
no. She's gonna live. That's unlucky.
Wow,
Four
wow, that's unfortunate for
ball.
that was so close from being like the big swing of the game that Merzain needed, but it looks like Merzain's gonna need another thing to go
Miracle.
his way. All right, Mystique takes 1 here. Yep.
Yeah, threw her into bullseye.
Okay. So I think we're gonna see Ryan try to basically shut down this
Yeah.
comeback here.
Well, if Mystique kills bullseye or lizard here, the game's over. I don't know if she has very good odds, but
I feel like this is where Ryan is probably gonna play Dark Rain or something like that, like
you're right.
just to
Yep.
lock it in. Um, because no one on this side of the board, like once, because Luke Cage wasn't holding a piece, scroll, so it's like so the only characters like Bill can't get it. Like if Merzain drops either of his scrolls, Bill cannot recover it. So I would be surprised if we didn't see Dark Rain be pulled right now by Mystique and then just going into Lizard. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, hold on. Luke Cage can stop it, but of course, no. Shapeshifter prevents that.
Yes. And she looks like she's probably in range 3 of
Ooh.
lizard.
Nobility's calling out that that Black Widow can also be blown up by the size 3 terrain. So I think it's size 3. Yeah, yeah. So basically, if Mystique can just annihilate Lizard here with like one action, she can move and blow up the thing that Black Widow's on to shut. I mean, maybe he does that. Maybe he just does that. Maybe that is the game.
Yeah, I mean Zemo has 4 power, so he has a charge and a master swordsman. So Merzain is in an awful spot here. He needed to kill 2 models there.
Yeah. If it's like it's crazy too, because like Luke Cage was just out of. I guess like it doesn't matter because um It
Ryan
does
got
matter.
super lucky there. I mean, four hits with the throw, that will usually kill her outside of two.
She blocked
She just,
4 on 3. Yeah,
yeah, that's unlucky.
yeah. All right, so then, yeah, Luke Cage also could have got a throw in here as well. Um, if he just positioned, because he had a move action with Luke Cage last round, and he moved Luke Cage outside of range 2 of any terrain. So if Merzain just placed Luke Cage slightly differently, he could have been within 2 of that bus stop. So I think there's just like a small positioning error.
Yeah, I think Merzain, he's been playing very fast, and I think it's certainly cost him on some positioning errors. Definitely, I mean, Sam should have never been attacked by Red Skull when he dazed. Um,
Yeah.
so definitely some, yeah, here's the Dark Rain. All right, he's gonna need Lizard to be a bro and Hulk out here
It's
and
4 on 4 with
is Lizard still incinerated? No, it
no,
doesn't
no,
look like
no.
it.
Ooh, there we go. It's a start.
Yep.
Oh man, he's
Uh,
popping the crit. I think he
he's
is.
popping the crit. Yeah, only one block though. Not great.
Yeah.
Not bad. Only taking one. That's good.
He does. Ryan does hit the rapid fire, which was like probably what Ryan was hoping for the most. So here we go again.
He's already used his. Oh God.
Oh man, but he doesn't have a. Oh yeah, I guess the rapid fire trigger doesn't matter on this one. Let's see
No.
what Ryan. Let's see what Merzain rolls here.
Four.
4,
Merzain needs
big
a
hit.
big roll. He needs two blocks. He got two
Oh,
blocks, so he's
takes one.
only taking two because
Oh, we got
dark
another
dark
one.
rain reroll.
Oh man, yeah. Ouch, that's bad. Because now Lizard doesn't have any defensive
Then you
tech.
just blow him up. Is he within the thingy?
Is he within one of the little box? I think he is.
He's
He's
attacking
just
him,
rolling
so
into it. Okay. So there's a chance. Oh yeah. There it
not a good
goes. No, he's
chance.
done
Yeah,
now. All right,
yeah,
that's game.
that's
So now
game.
they're gonna have to they're probably gonna play out the rest of it. But um, yeah, I think that Merzain is now in a basically mathematically losing position.
Yeah, I don't. There's no way. I mean, Bill's out of the game. You know, it'd be. Oh no, he doesn't have enough. Yeah, you know, it'd be funny if Red Skull walks, uses Zemo's power to trans portal Bill even further away.
Oh man. Okay, so yeah, Mystique's done. All right, so is there anything that can happen here? Man, Red Skull can port Bill away again. Yeah, like you said, they already without doing anything else, they already has the actions to do that. Um, yeah. Okay, so what Bill moves here? What does he do? What is he doing? He's trying to figure out. He could take the scroll back. Um. Hmm. So you kill. You have. He's gonna spend our Zemo because he's hoping to get the kill. 7 dice and 3 with Master Swordsman. He's not spending Master Swordsman here. I think that's a mistake, but Merzain didn't roll well enough anyway.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it does. None of this even matters. Um,
Yeah, he blocks it all. Zemo didn't even have to pay for Master Swordsman there, and he tanked it. It's not physical.
yeah,
The apparently the spender isn't physical, so he couldn't. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, my bad. All right. Pyro's going for the guaranteed flip and the pickup.
not guaranteed, right?
Oh, it's
Cage is
the one by Lizard I meant to say. Yes, but yes.
gotcha.
Ooh, doesn't get it. All right. So yeah, I think we're.
Widow's got to be. Let's see. Yeah, there's no with Red Skull. Yeah, this the game is mathematically over.
Yeah, because now Ryan Merzain can't pick up anything, and so yeah, I mean Ryan played this. He got some good rolls when he needed them, but he also obviously made a lot of great decisions,
Yeah, he played
and
well.
yeah, so it paid off for him, and he got Merzain here. So Ryan's gonna be looking at. I think that means he's 4-0. Yeah, it's week 4, so Ryan is gonna be 4-0 here. Um, so is the game? The game's already over, right? I guess
Well,
no.
if Ryan is should not go in on Zemo because the off chance that he does not kill her and then she does a 4 dice counter strike.
Flips the game all of a sudden. Where the
Yeah,
yeah.
so he should just move. I mean, he's
Yes,
got the
yes.
game won.
Black Widow. So yeah, because Black Widow can't flip all both pieces. She would
Red
need to
Skull
flip.
can flip, yeah, and Red Skull can flip whatever piece she's not at. So the game is mathematically over if he just moves Zemo away. I
Um,
think it's still the only way I think he could even remotely tie the game is if Zemo goes into Widow and she kills him with a counter strike.
yeah. Oh yeah, the good call that that nobility is saying is that so Zemo is staying there, I think,
But
right?
it
Oh no,
doesn't
this is Ryan's
matter.
choice.
Even if Widow does this, it doesn't matter because Skull and Zemo just flip the points.
And yeah, and that means that Merzain only gets one scroll, and 2 points, and Ryan gets 2 secures and 2 extracts. Puts it 16,
Yeah,
15. All right, Zemo's flipping. He's charging. He's going for it. He's had good dice so far, so he's thinking,
yes.
why
I mean
not?
the odds. Yeah, the odds are extremely low. I mean he gets Master. Well, I guess he
Um,
doesn't get Master
now,
Swordsman.
now, oh yeah, so yeah, that's not gonna matter. No matter what she does here, even if she kills Zemo, I think it's still over. Like unless I'm. Now you could kill Red
No,
Skull.
she could walk and then kill Pyro and flip
Ooh,
a point.
triple block. She's living currently, but Ryan rolled 3 crits, so can't say it's gonna happen. 5 into 3. Oh, 5 into 4. Hold on, the skull crit popped.
He's alive.
Oh, he didn't pop the skull.
It was after the
Oh
roll.
wow,
So
he counters. Okay, now
here
if you
we
counter
go.
strike, do you
Counter
counter strike?
strike.
All
Four
right.
crits. Oh, he didn't even counter strike.
Maybe. Oh, here he is. He is now.
Okay.
It's hope. Yeah, there
Nothing.
go nothing. Of course, yeah.
Yeah, dice have definitely been on Ryan's side tonight. But yeah, I think Josh will, if he watches this back, we'll see some places he could have
And there
done
she goes.
better.
She's done now. That's game. All right, we're gonna jump in their chat as soon as they put the scores in. All right. This puts Ryan at 4-0 and Merzain at 3-1, so neither player is out of the running to make it into Top Cut. It just means that Ryan only needs one more win, and Merzain needs to clutch up the next 2 rounds if he wants to make it in. But both players played this pretty well. Just that a few small little uh, dice things plus luck things, small positioning adjustments, and it could have been the other way. Okay.
I don't know why they're playing this out, but the game is
It depends. I think everyone
over.
has this spectrum of how far you play the game.
Well, yeah, but like, why are they doing the push on the scroll? Like, Josh has no more models to activate.
Yeah. That's a.
Okay, they're
Oh,
talking
now
about
they're
it
talking about the
now.
game. Yeah. All right. I think we now that he's brought out Sam, I think we can jump in there, chat. Let's
Do I
jump.
jump in?
Yeah,
We gotta
let's go in
go
there.
in theirs. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go in theirs.
he got a couple ricochets, but they were very.
Didn't do
It's
anything.
one or
I
two
think I
damage.
did like 1 damage twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey guys,
Hello.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys?
thank you for letting us stream the game. It was a great match to stream with lots of small little decisions that had high impact later on in the game and things like that.
Yeah.
Um, Merzain when Ryan picked extracts, and what were you thinking about the draw? How are you feeling about the draw?
Oh, I was just glad it wasn't Senators, because he's got way more play into Senators than I do. I play a lot of scrolls, so I knew it'd be even, and I'd be down Prio on sword base, and that's huge for me. Uh, so I was very happy with it.
Yeah, we liked your squad, but we noticed there was low damage output generally. So you basically your goal was to outflip him on maybe have Ryan miss a sword flip where he needed one, and then all of a sudden the 4 rounds would by the fourth round you'd have the point advantage. So I'm guessing that was the game plan for the match.
Yep, lots of control, lots of guys that can move fast and get to any of the things, multiple flips. Everybody but Widow has ways to displace people or to control people. Uh, so
You
just lots of ways to dictate the flow of the board.
Yeah, that's fair. You brought Eyes on the Prize, going second. So I mean, I'm sure you knew that like not or that you might not be able to use the card in the way you would expect to. Were you like on the fence between bringing that card and something else, or what was your thinking on bringing that card going second?
Um, so going second with Bill in this particular situation, I got to hold Bill for last drop, so I got to pick which one I pressured. So I had full knowledge of where the best side to pressure that drop was. I chose the one that he didn't commit to as hard,
Yeah.
which maybe I could have gone the other side, but the hope was I would force Zemo out to the side like he did, and he would just kind of sit there and not be able to charge round two. I would just ignore him, and
Yes.
then uh, Lizard would probably get deceptioned, but Luke can go up and get the heroes for hire and hopefully keep him alive. Uh, and then Bill can do the back grab on his point as the last activation instead.
Yeah, so you're just
Or
forcing a play pattern out of Ryan, basically. Which is I like that. I've tried to use Eyes on the Prize in a similar manner in the past, so I totally understand your thinking there. Yeah, so that was you just had basically up until the halfway point in the game, or maybe the 60% point of the game, everyone was rolling their flips over contested, and so
Mm-hmm.
all those positioning efforts didn't for Merzain or the that try to maneuvering didn't swing his way
uh-uh.
in the game in the part where you were hoping it would maybe. But Ryan, so you didn't bring Thanos, which was like the immediate ultimate call out here. So what are your thoughts on bringing Thanos in this matchup and why you didn't do it?
Yeah, I mean, certainly that was a big consideration there. I, trying to kind of guess what he was gonna bring. It was either a question of like, is he bringing this list or does he drop a Hulk in there? I mean, I thought he might, I was looking at maybe Sam, Luke, Iron Man plus Hulk, um, instead of like a Bill Widow. But I think Sword and Scrolls just I think it lends itself to wider teams, right? If I play Thanos here, Thanos can work, but it's not the ideal spot for Thanos. I mean, it's not bad by any means, but that only gives me 3 characters, right? I have to go Skull, Zemo, Thanos. Well, he has 5 to run around and play these sword flips, right? And
I think it's bad.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't
I'm
think
gonna say it.
I don't love it. I don't love it, right? Like
Yeah.
maybe I can kill him fast enough, but maybe not, right? And even while I'm killing him, he's getting all those leadership triggers. I don't. Yeah, it seemed risky.
Yeah,
So
and Bill can throw Thanos away, which is really gonna mitigate your last turn with Thanos.
yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
So can
So I
Lizard and Luke.
Yeah, yeah. I felt like essentially trying to play wide attrition was gonna be a better gameplay here. And yeah, I think I was getting dice were doing what I needed them to do for a good portion of the
Yeah,
game.
I think like once you hit that the initial Zemo spike, I think like that was like when you pushed like 3 damage into Sam and he left him on one.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the big. I think it was like the big turning point of the round. I think we talked about this on the stream, and Merzain just like made a positioning mistake of letting Red Skull have line of sight on Sam.
Right. Yeah.
And you were able to basically punish Merzain for that. Or like you think you only ended up connecting with 1 damage on Red Skull,
Yeah.
but
It wasn't a lot,
it
but
wasn't a
I
lot. But
think that did daze him though.
Yeah, that
ultimately,
was
I think
Zemo.
you had a
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah. Either way, other than like those like the small little positioning things and the little small like really small adjustments in play, it was a tight match. So
Oh
Sooner,
yeah.
do you have any questions for the players?
No, the only question I have is for Josh. So we talked about this on stream. When you started round three and you had Pyro and Bullseye each on 1 health, you Avengers Assemble, which I think is definitely in the right place, but you just left Sam right there next to Zemo. Did you think about Avengers assembling him towards Pyro, charging into Pyro and Bullseye, and then Sam would be effectively safe, and you probably kill both of those models?
thought about that, but the goal with that turn was I had sacrifice up and full health Sam and full health Widow. So the plan was to do Luke there, um, hopefully have range 3 to Bullseye, which I didn't. But I can more than likely guarantee I can kill Pyro without like having to put anyone at risk because Luke's already there. And I positioned Sam to where he should have been sitting all along, so Red Skull has to move to hit him. And Zemo rolling a single attack probably doesn't kill him. Probably didn't happen. So the idea was to roll 5v5 and then sacrifice into Widow, getting 3 with blanks. If he kills Widow, I get a leadership, and he can't pick it up with Bill or with Zemo, and Sam can pick it up. And now Sam's got it, and he's another long mover that has it, and Sam can do Sam things with the point, and he can charge to get to it and stuff. Like I was planning to sacrifice Widow there, but I wanted him to. I thought
Yeah.
if I did it on the first attack, he might just go, "Oh well, I did like 3 damage to Widow. I'll just attack her, and now I'll force you to interact with
Right.
the scroll."
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting Sam to get one shot. Um, odds are you don't roll you don't roll 7 successes on five
I think
dice.
you got him perfecly too, didn't
Yeah.
you, or something? Yeah, you
Yeah,
got him
you got it
perfect.
perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. It
It was
was.
I rolled 2 to your 7, and I said, "Oh,
Yeah, I knew the sacrifice was up there, but I figured gotta
Punch
get
Because
that.
through it. Yeah.
even if you don't kill Sam, I mean, you're likely to do a lot of damage there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and then you have very good models to chase him down. So, yeah, I like the play of going to the opposite side of the board with Sam because you're protecting Sam by doing that.
well, the problem is Mystique's over there, and
The Mystique is only gets one
so if I move
gunshot into him.
Sam here, that's probably
No, you had Avengers Assemble.
so you're saying like move him forward and then charge like here?
Correct.
Like
You'd be
that.
like on the back sword.
Mm, maybe.
And Pyro and Bullseye were both within 3 of each other.
Was Mystique right next to Lizard at that point, so you could have been outside of
Yes.
3?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
she was over there.
Mystique at best gets a move and gunshot.
I don't. I mean, it's still maybe not. Maybe he.
I think if I had Heroes for Hire up, I might have still done that. But the problem is, like,
You have sacrifice up.
yeah, but I can't do anything versus Mystique and
Sure, sure.
what's his name? Where's the guy? Where's Red Skull? Red Skull's over here,
Oh yeah.
and it's probably really hard to position away from him and away from Mystique. And I'm betting that I have to do 1 damage on 4 dice to both of them. If I don't, then I'm within range of every single person on his team except for Zemo. And I felt like putting my leader like in like the cross zone of 4 characters was just like I thought about coming over here to where Red Skull was too. Um,
But
and
he's
trying to
still
do something to
where
come
he's
back.
at. He's in the crosshairs of all 4 of them, also, right?
Well, this one he's behind a wall. People have to make like significant
Well, Skull
damage.
just
Like
teleports. Skull just had 3 power, so he can just teleport. I mean, it's the same walk and shoot
it's
with Mystique.
it's 4 power to teleport, so he would have to move teleport shoot.
Okay, okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
It was a lot of that was probably like there was nowhere safe for Sam. He has too many ways to ignore my defensive stuff.
Yeah.
But this felt like baiting the Zemo out because Zemo is such a big deal and keeping him away from being a support model too. It just
Yeah.
felt like and a good late game point flipper.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just felt like that was probably going to net me the most in the long run. And then he's vulnerable. Like Bill can wait until Red Skull activates, move up here, throw him away, or bash him. He's in range of Sam if Sam's got enough health to survive a counter strike. He's in range of Widow to stagger him if stuff goes well. So like it felt like it was my best chance to get him down and to keep Sam as safe as possible. Because otherwise, I feel like I'm just inviting him to retreat, kill Sam, and then just hold a quarter of the board.
Yeah.
I can see the thinking there.
I don't think either play is wrong. I think I think it's an aggressive play. I'm not a very aggressive.
See, it's funny that you think that's aggressive. I think it's a much safer play. So, I have played Zemo so much lately that nowhere close to Zemo is safe, especially in Red Skulls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a
nowhere
scary,
close to
scary
that guy.
boy.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you very much for letting us stream the game, and congrats, Ryan, for going 4-0. So hopefully you can win one of your next 2 and make it into Top Cut. And Merzain, looks like you've got a job to do in winning your next 2 matches to make it into Top Cut. But anyway, guys, thank you for letting us stream, and good luck in your next matches.
Yeah, good luck, fellas. Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, Josh, great game, man. Really enjoyed.
Good game, man. Good.
Yeah,
Good luck on your next 2.
Appreciate it. Yeah, dude, great opponent. Always enjoy getting a game with you. So hope we can do it again.
All right, guys. Looks like they're just wrapping up their game chat. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching the stream. And yeah, that's it. That's week 4 in the books. We're gonna go into week 5 soon, and we'll hopefully get some good games lined up for you then. Thanks, Sooner, for joining me on stream. That was great.